You saw nothing? That was supposed to be a surprise. So, well, I gave a sneak peek in the last one, so maybe not. But why? I still have it turned on! No, turn off the spooky season one. But yes, hello, hi Connor, hi, welcome in. We are indeed going to space. We're going to space. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the skies. 'Cause we're like that. Hold on. Just chatting. I didn't activate any other toggles, did I? Okay, no. Good. Good. Hi, Whoopie. Hello. Good morning. Mommy. Come chew on your new indestructible, yes, I said that with quotations, chew toy. We had like 3 indestructible chew toys arrive last night for Remy. Get down. No, this is my breakfast. He already destroyed one. 3 toys, and he already destroyed one. No, leave it. My breakfast. You have yours. Politely fuck off. What do you have? Is that just a piece of your rawhide? No! God damn it! He's looking to get into timeout in a record time today. Where did you even get that paintbrush? Where did Mom get that leave that paintbrush for you to get? Because mine, all my paintbrushes are 2 shelves out of reach. God damn. God damn. But no, seriously, he's trying to get into his kennel in record time. No! Leave it! Sisters food! Sisters! Stop! Ow. Wait. No. No. Get off. Get off. He's just acting like he wants love and attention right now so that he can try and sneak my food. And it's not gonna work. Hello, good morning. Hi, welcome in. That Rugrats thing you posted? Absolutely terrifying. Hi. That would be a bit more, I would say, yeah. Smart puppy? Not smart puppy. You know why he's not a smart puppy, Wumpy? Because he is speed running getting a timeout. And that's not what he wants. Don't you fucking dare tear up my sparkle box again. That will put you back in your kennel so fucking fast. Okay. Off. Off. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna go right into it. Right into it. Oh, I'm glitching again. Oh. You will get those toys back in like a year when you stop tearing everything up. Because when you stop tearing everything up, then I will fix them and then you shall get them back. Because I'm not gonna sew them back together and give them to you only for you to tear them apart again. Although to be fair, the cow, you didn't even tear that. Which puppy? Remy? Remy, yes. Remy's the only puppy I have. He's the only dog we have. So unless I say, oh, I'm dog sitting, or oh, we found a dog that we're fostering, or whatever, it's only Remy. It is only going to be Remy. This sure is taking a while to load. There it goes. So, where we last left off, we discovered that if Shion gets rid of her thorns, she's gonna fucking die. She's gonna die. Just pain and death. But she has decided, oh, I have found you guys. I have grown attached to you guys. I don't want to die anymore. Which, oh yeah, she knew this the whole time, apparently, that she was just going to die. So now, we're going to find a way to get rid of her thorns without dying. Yes, everyone.
The end of the world. It's hard to believe, isn't it? I believe Shion is telling the truth.
Oh, yeah.
What about you?
Oh, yeah, and if we don't get rid of her thorns, it's gonna destroy everything.
As a friend, yes.
Fun!
I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us. Still, It's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world. That those really are the stakes we face. No, I understand. Even Shion doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about. We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands, so many clues, yet the complete picture eludes us.
Yep.
So where do her thorns fit in then? Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the wedge, don't you?
Oh yeah, we briefly
Yeah, I
heard that
remember.
voice Renwell heard.
It was the will of Dana's astral energy come to life. Or that's what we all thought. Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to when we found Shion in Pelagian. When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renin would normally have inside them.
I thought he was talking about when we first found her, all the way back in Calaglia. I was gonna be like, bitch, you weren't even there! No, that one he was.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world? As for that...
Because Renins are messing with shit that they're not supposed to. Hello!
Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far. You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Figure this one out.
Me?
Totally, now.
When one realizes that the world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade, they can't help but seek the truth. Especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt. Dohalim? I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the time being.
Take the rawhide. Leave me be.
Right.
There's Shion. Shion's gonna be last. Renwell and Law. Okay. They're just all feet away from each other, not looking at each other.
How you holding
except
up?
for Kisar. Kisar is looking at
Yes.
Dohalim.
You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, that?
Yeah, a
was
long
nothing.
hit.
Compared to what Shion's going through, you mean?
He held her close.
Still. Even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain, that doesn't mean Shion wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
Good. You better
Shion
be.
doesn't know how lucky she is to have you around, you know? Dashing in to save her at the last minute.
Yeah, very funny.
Oh no,
I'm
not
being
funny.
serious. You went up and held her close like
Romantic.
you still had that mask on, and you didn't even bat an eye. She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Shion what we all have. The ability to touch someone without the fear of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants.
I do too.
I
I want
have my
Shion
own
to get the
dreams.
world.
But a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to live in.
Good.
Agreed. It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it.
Oh, out of curiosity. No, we still can't discover the last 4 owls. Okay. I was gonna be like, can we discover the last 4 owls? I was gonna be mad if we could, but no, we can't. Livestock that has reached maturity. Manage ranch. Oh, just the chicken? Encourages stray zoogles, but we've got dogs and horses to discourage zoogles. Be like, look, the only one facing someone else is Kisara. Not even Dohalin is looking at Kisara. Hi, Rinwell. Let's go. What do you want to talk about concerning all this?
Can't sleep?
After everything we just heard, how could I?
Fair enough.
Shion's had to deal with so much on her own. Even when we were all laughing and celebrating, she just kept quiet and didn't say anything. I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorns. That it was because she didn't want to hurt anybody by getting too close. I just figured that that was the type of person she was, you know?
It is the type of person she is,
It turned out to be none of that.
Oh,
All
she
this
used to
time,
be.
she felt like she had to die and sacrifice herself for the greater good. But even then, she didn't think she could say anything to us about
She
it.
didn't want to hurt us.
I know.
She was so alone this entire time. How could I call her a friend and yet be so completely blind to everything she was going through?
Because she
I'm
made
sure
it
her
that
happy.
way.
No one
Don't
knew we were there
worry.
for her.
You really think so?
She did it.
Yeah, I do. If she didn't think of us as friends, I don't think she could have ever opened up to us like that. You were a good friend to her before, and you'll be an even better one now.
Yeah, I really hope so. I want to be the best I can for her. When you think about it, we were all alone in our own way. But over time, we've all found ways to let each other into our lives. I hope Shion's able to do that one day too. No, I mean, I hope she's able to do that more. Lots and lots more. I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there to support each other when it really counts. And forget about our grudges and pain.
Rinwell.
Aww. Rinwell's grown up so much. She's grown up so much from the 14-year-old terrified and angry at everything. I'm so proud of her.
Did you know?
You mean
No.
about Shion?
How could we?
Yeah, I didn't have the slightest idea. I mean, every once in a while I thought something seemed a little off, but I never could have imagined. It's like a completely different world was spinning around me and I couldn't even see it.
None of
You
us
and me
did.
both.
I knew
I mean, I
something
knew
was
something
up,
was
but that
bothering her,
no.
but I could never quite figure out what it was.
She wouldn't let
You?
us.
But you're the one always looking out for her, aren't you?
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand it all. What I thought was helping and being there for her was actually just driving her into a corner.
At least
No,
you
you
figured
did
it out in
what you
time, though, right?
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. But yeah, you're right. We brought her back from the edge, and we're going to stop those thorns from taking her, no matter what.
Yeah, with all of us together, there's nothing we can't handle. Shion, the world, we can save everyone. And I mean it when I say we, Alphen.
I know. No lone wolfing it.
Hey, you're the expert on what my dad would say. Do you think he'd pat me on the back or tell me off?
Oh, absolutely pat you on the
Zephyr,
back.
Don't think that he'd have that much to say, to be honest. You're your own man now, Law. And you've already made up your own mind about what you want.
He would
I guess he
probably
couldn't
tell
say
you that he's
anything even if
proud.
he wanted to.
Law.
Ouch.
Sorry. I
Ouch
guess
on
those of
that
us
one.
amongst the living have enough problems to deal with, don't we? We'll need all our strength to save Shion. I'll probably end up worrying again at some point, but I guess I'll think it over more then. That okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
Shion! Shion will always be the last one I talk to. Because she is the most important. Saving the best for last. Look at that, she has an actual cutscene.
Hey, you doing all right?
Everyone else was just that graphic novel type.
I seem to cause nothing but worry.
She was just bottling everything up so I don't blame their concerns.
As
Neither
much
do
as I try
I.
to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about me.
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you remember the first time you said I was your friend?
No.
No? When was that? Sorry, I can't remember.
That's okay.
It just seemed so
It
naturally.
came so naturally to you. I'm not surprised you forgot. I was different back then. The Danons were not even people to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadime, when you called me your friend, it just shattered the wall that I'd built up around me.
Really?
Because until that moment,
That far into the
I'd
journey?
only seen you as a means to an end. I thought of you as a way to use the blazing sword, and to obtain the Renis Alma. But after that day, one time became two. And before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim your friends. It didn't matter that we were Renins. You cared about us as you would any other people. Then, everyone else started to call me their friend too. To think of me as their friend. Before then, I never even dreamed I could have that. I didn't want to die and lose you all.
This is
And I
so
also
sweet.
didn't want to live if it meant you would all die in my place.
So used to being like that, but it all changed, so she's trying to adapt. That is basically
But
what
then
it is.
I realized I'd only really been thinking of myself that entire time. After saying how I felt, and hearing what you all had to say, I finally understood that. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on dying anymore. I've met too many people along the way who I truly care about to give in now. So I'll fight. For Dana and for myself. I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. And I'll win, come hell or high water.
Yeah, you will.
I don't know how we're going to do it, but I won't let the world end because of me.
Because friendship, let's
It's going
go.
to be a long, hard road ahead, Shion. I'll
Let's
fight
go,
and be over until
friendship.
everyone, both Danons and Renins, can finally live in peace. But I swear I'll be there with you until the very end.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Remember what we learned back in Calaglia? There's no wall so high that we can't break it down.
Yeah. We'll
I
break
think
down
you may be
every
right about
wall.
that.
Every wall. Every single wall. We will break it down.
Everyone well
Aww.
rested? Then let's go. We depart for Lenegus.
Can we really, when it's covered in leaves and all that? Ah. You know what? Actually, after that, Shion. Shion is party leader. I am in charge. I am in charge. We're giving love, love, love to Shion. There we are. And apparently I am making myself super dizzy. Did it save? It did save that. I see. I see Shion right there. Yeah, there's not much to do here. So let's just go. Let's go to Lenegus. Well, Dohalim, you're the only one who
Well,
has
it's
any
the moment of
semblance of
truth.
to fly this thing.
This
spinning in
slate
circles
had
of
better hold
excitement.
together
Yeah.
once we're up in the air.
Law, don't say that. You're going to jinx us.
Yeah, Law, shut up!
Speaking of which, Alphen, this bucket of bolts got a name?
A name? You know, I'm not sure she ever had one. I never really thought about it.
Well, after
Naori's
all the
hopes?
trouble we went through to find her, we should give her one, right? I was
Naori!
thinking something
Call
like-
the ship
Fall
Naori!
Knights.
Huh?
Fall Knights?
It means owl in the ancient tongue. Literally, the one drawn to the skies.
Aww.
I like it. Sounds perfect for our little escapade.
I'm gonna call it Naori Fall Knights.
Not sure I'm completely convinced, but, well, it's as good a name as any. From now on, she'll be known as the Fall Knights.
Naori Fall Knights.
Okay, people. We have 2 goals. First, we need to get to Lenegus and make the Renans finally leave Dana alone. And then, we need to figure out the truth behind Shion's thorns and find a way to save her. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Then let's go.
Let's go. There better not be a steering mini game. There's a steering. Oh, okay. They cleaned her off and put on a fresh coat of paint. Go tell Mooney you want to reach partnership. Hold on. Why is she about to end? Hold on, let me unmute because I'm gonna. I'm literally saying, Hangry told me to tell you I want to reach partnership. Oh, she's asking who. Okay. Ooh! Me. Me, I want an emote. Me. She closed chat. Spooky Night Raven, that fit. How did she lose chat? Master Deadpool, bring me a dream. Pen. Make me the cutest that I've ever seen. What'd she say? She was giving someone a 7 TV emote and she said, whoever says me, I'm gonna close my eyes and whoever says me first will get it. And then she somehow lost chat. She clicked off of chat and lost it. In very typical Mooney fashion. Yeah. Hold on. Remy, what are you chewing on? Okay, it looks like you tore off a piece of the rawhide. That's fine. I just heard the dog chewing, and I no longer heard sounds of the rawhide dragging on the floor.
I can still hardly believe it.
We're in outer space.
I mean, just look at it. The whole of existence crammed inside a tiny frame.
Now that you mention it,
Remy, my guy
I guess
lovers.
you're right.
Yeah.
It does look more like a painting than a living, breathing world.
From up here, all the struggles we've been through feel so insignificant.
Nothing like realizing how small you are to put everything into perspective. Kinda makes
Shion's
the
not that
differences
small,
between the
though.
Renans and the Danans feel pretty small too, huh?
The difference is insignificant.
How much longer until we reach Lenegis?
There are better ways to use your time than napping. We should take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the facilities on board before arrival.
Good idea. The starship may end up serving as our base of operations once we're down there. Think you'll be all right with the controls?
You mean the one set to automatic pilot? I can't say I'll manage. I'm basically just here to supervise.
In that case, she's all yours.
Have fun. Party disbanded again. God damn it. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna really quickly run 3 minutes of ads so that nobody gets hit for an hour. And we're gonna save and Melanie, you still, that's still just a piece of rawhide, right? Right? It's kinda small. I have to keep an eye on that. Arisa, kidding, hello, anyway. Hi, hello, Practical Answer. Hi, welcome in. I'm gonna really quickly, ow, throw my dishes from breakfast away. Hold on. Be careful, okay? I don't want you choking on that. That would upset me very greatly if you choked on your rawhide. Very, 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 very upsetting. Did you just swallow it? Like that. Just gulp it down. Where's your indestructible one? Remy, where's your indestructible toy? Here it is. Remy. No. Eat the ball. No fuck ball, want rawhide. That's what this boils down to. Fuck ball, want rawhide. He's a very simple dog. A very, very simple dog. Okay. Are we back? Are we back? Okay, it says ad starts in 56 minutes, so I believe we're back. Hip hip hooray.
Everything okay, Shion? You seem a little different.
Different? Like in a bad way different?
No, not at all. You seem more driven lately, like you found a zest for life. It suits you.
Oh, okay, no. At first, I thought... Okay, never mind. It doesn't matter what I thought. Okay, so, Dohaleen. How... You're back from ads. Holy... There were 3 minutes of ads, so, yeah. Quite a bit.
Is something wrong?
No. I was merely thinking how it had been 7 years. That's all.
Since you last flew a
You
ship
mean since you became a lord and left Lenegis?
Yeah.
I guess even someone like you can get homesick, huh?
I am as prone to sentimentality as any other.
Aww.
Tell me, though. You too have a history with Lennigus. A traumatic one, no less.
Oh yeah.
This trip will probably mean facing up to some difficult emotions. Doesn't that frighten you?
Well, it is a place where I took the
Remy
lives
is
of
a
countless people.
Pomsky. He's a
I'd be lying
Pomeranian
if I said I
Husky.
hadn't thought about it. But I can't keep running forever.
You got snapped.
The past is
Good
what
job.
it is.
Good choice.
There's no changing that. But the future's what we make it.
I see.
Dohalim?
Forgive me. I was wrong to pry. We have more pressing matters to address. Come back and speak to me when you finish looking around the ship.
Okay. Well, Del. Shion. Next. You want to live,
We'll
right?
be going to Lennigus soon.
I don't want you to live.
This must feel like a homecoming of sorts
Oh,
to
she
you, huh?
sounds actually really happy.
What was life on Lennigus like back then? You know, before you came to Dana.
Let's just say, I don't have many happy memories. I've had thorns my whole life,
How?
for as long as I can remember. They called it treatment.
Was she ever held as a baby? Oh, that's just sad to think. Oh, I just made myself sad. Because if she's had these thorns her whole life, and they attack anyone who tries to touch or hold her, she wasn't held as a baby. How did people interact with her when she was like a baby and a toddler before she knew and realized people were... Ouch. Yeah, I just hurt myself.
But in
Okay.
truth, they were just using me as a guinea pig for their research.
You mean they experimented on you?
That's right. All I was to them was a riddle to solve. They poked and prodded me, trying to figure out what triggered my thorns or changed the form they took. Day in and day out, every single day, one test after another. I'm still surprised they didn't try to dissect me. The look they gave me whenever one of them touched...
Technically, they can't dissect you. Dissecting is when you cut open something that's dead. They would have tried to vivisect you, which is cutting into something that is alive.
My skin. How could I forget it? Reeling from the pain, like I was a monster or something. Some existence, huh? A blight on any I touched.
Ooh, strawberry jelly,
Helplessly complicit
yummy.
in their pain. I thought things couldn't get any worse, but then they did. I started to have nightmares, visions of the coming apocalypse. Is it any wonder I lacked a cheery disposition? Unable to so much as touch another soul. Loneliness was my best friend.
Hello,
Sure, I
darkness,
survived,
my
but with the
old
knowledge that one day I'd be
friend.
swallowed up by oblivion.
I've come to
that's
talk
when
to
it hit me.
you again.
If I was going to die, then it should mean something. If I have to sacrifice myself to save the world, so be it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you relive that.
Oh,
No, it's fine. I'm in a much better place now.
You say it's your destiny to die so that others can live. But why not the other way around?
any moment
Why
they're
shouldn't
that's
we
their
be the
own
ones
thing, I guess.
dying to save you?
Are you crazy? Why would you sacrifice your life for...
That's exactly my point.
I thought he was gonna say I love you.
Why should you have to give up your life just because you drew
guess.
the short straw in the destiny stakes? How is that even right?
He's probably
It's
not
that
gonna say it
logic
until
that's
the
used to
biggest
justify
climactic
slavery,
moment.
as if some of us were just meant to be sacrificed.
Fun, Icy Girl
This
just needs some
struggle
love.
was
That's it.
never
Yeah,
about
she does.
saving only
She just needs
ourselves.
love. We will
But
give
that
her
doesn't mean
love.
we have to give up our own lives to save everyone else's either. If we're doing this to protect people, if we're doing this to save the world from destruction, then that has to include saving each other as well.
Yeah.
A world free of sacrifice. That's what you've been fighting for all along, isn't it?
Not just me. We're in this together, remember? This fight is yours too, Shion. If we're going to win, everyone has to win. There can be
Yeah.
no room for losers in this fight. Now I see
I mean,
the true nature
Renans
of
are
the
gonna
struggle.
lose.
A victory without losers. But that means that a Danon victory over Rena can't be the end.
Oh yeah.
Do you think we can pull it off?
You
I
bet we
don't
can pull it
know.
off. We have to. It's the only hope we have of things ever changing.
Yeah, you're right. No one's ever changed the future without aiming for the stars. We can do this together.
Aww. No, you should have put your hand in hers. That would have been adorable. Oh. Law and Grinwell, they're together? What is this supposed to be, like, cafeteria? The galley? I would say the bunny... Yeah, I would say pet the bunny gal, but I don't know how she's gonna accept that. Just grit your teeth, squint your eye, and brace for the pain. Talk to them.
Hey, Alvin, listen to this. So Law and I were just talking, and
Oh no.
Hey, shut up!
What's got Law?
Embarrassment on Law? Yes,
only
let's go,
that
let's
he's
go.
afraid of flying, the big baby. And after all that fuss he made about naming the ship too.
Hey, I never said I was scared. I just think it's, you know, a little unsettling how we're going to be cruising through space in a glorified tin can. That's all.
No, I can
It's a
understand that.
starship, dummy. That's what it's supposed to do. I don't think there's anything strange about it.
Well, maybe you're the one with the problem then.
Guys. I'm no expert, but I think we can trust Renin technology. It got me to Dana in one piece, remember?
300 years
Oh,
ago.
that's a good point. If you think so, Alvin, it must be okay. Don't you agree, Law?
Hard to argue with that, seeing how you hitched a ride in one of these things before, Alvin. It's just wrong, okay?
I think Law would hate airplanes too. No, why would you think that? Yes, he's still worried. Oh, stairs right there. Okay. Oh, what is this for? This feels like it should, you know, go up. I think it does. It feels like it should go up. Why doesn't it go up? What is with all of these random ass hallways? What is it? They got nothing. Nothing. Oh, pause. Is this one of the things that kept me alive? In stasis?
You okay? Feeling airsick?
Actually, now that you mention it, not at all. These starships are a remarkably smooth ride, all things considered. Nothing like being at sea, thank goodness.
Oh,
Glad
good.
to hear it. That device there caught your eye, huh?
I was just wondering what it is. It looks big enough to fit a person inside of it.
It probably
it's a healing
is.
pod. It fixes injuries and illnesses.
It probably
Oh,
keeps
you
people
don't
in
say.
stasis for 300
That
years.
should definitely come in handy if any of us get injured while we're down there. Alphen? Was it something I said?
He doesn't want to think
No,
about us
I-
getting hurt.
I was just thinking back to when I escaped Lennigus, that's all. What with the ceremony and losing control, I was a total mess. Naori laid me inside here.
So,
Aww.
you're saying you got in this thing straight after escaping? But that mean you were inside for 300 years?
Yes, it sounds crazy, I know. But don't even ask me why I stayed asleep all that time.
That's
Had to be for a
definitely quite
reason.
some lie-in, all right. But still, whether you meant to or not,
A
I
300-year
sure am
nap
glad
actually
that it's
sounds
this century that
pretty
you
good.
finally woke up in.
What do you mean?
With the amount of fighting we've done, we would have never made it this far without you. And not only that, but
We never would have even gotten
Alpha.
started.
can you recall back to what it is that I said to you? Back when we left Menancia? About the dream of coexistence and needing to learn what it entailed?
Of course. That's why you came with us, right? To learn what you couldn't at home.
Even in that time, I was well aware that what I was living was a lie. But at the same time, I also felt really compelled to fulfill my brother's wishes. I'll always remember him fondly. But the coexistence we're fighting for isn't for him. It's for people now.
Yes.
And those still to come.
Yes.
The
For
world
those of
people
us in the
just
land
made
of the
us feel.
living.
My dream is for all Danans, wherever they might be, to be free. If I've learned
I need to get
anything
more
on this journey,
rawhides.
it's that. And the one who brought me along was you, Alphen. I'll forever be grateful to you.
Well, we're not out of this forest just yet. You should probably save your thanks. At least, until we've dealt with the Red Woman.
Whoa.
I know.
No.
But whatever we find when we get
No
down
crap.
there, I'm through looking the other way.
Kisara.
Probably getting a little ahead of myself, huh?
Save your rawhide.
Let's take things one step at a time.
At this rate, you're gonna be finished with it. We don't want that. We don't want you to be finished with it by the time I finish streaming. No, no, no. What'd you say? A long and winding road to getting here, but in the end, I'm glad we all met. Alright! Seize our future by our own hands. Yes, we will. Let's go, Dohalim!
Is everyone about ready? We'll soon be making preparations to land.
Before we do
Hello!
that, just what exactly should we expect when we get down there?
Hostilities,
Kisara has a
fighting,
point. Now that I
guns.
think of it, I don't know the first thing about Lenegus.
I'd like to hear more too. It's been centuries since I was last there, and they didn't exactly give me the grand tour.
And even if they had, things would have changed in 300 years.
Very well. First and foremost, Lenegus was the base of operations in charge of the crown contest on Dana. Of course, it also happens to be a city in its own right, complete with its own independent society. Its social structure is based on a strict hierarchy. Put simply, the strength of an individual's astral arts carries great weight.
Thank you.
Enough to determine someone's social rank, you mean? But astral arts are innate, right? So people's positions are fixed at birth.
They can be learned with the
Oh.
right training, and there are admittedly other factors at play. But yes, that's basically the gist.
Oh god.
As a result,
Damn it.
family lines that churn out lords and their contenders wield disproportionate influence, and those lineages are treated as nobility.
What
Those
would be
capable of
Dohalim's
only
family?
weak astral arts are effectively an underclass, denied the right to descend to Dana even if they wanted to. Still, even the lowest rung on the Renin ladder is considered superior to being a Danan. Keep that in mind down there.
Thanks for the warning. As a lord, Dohalim must have been pretty high up in the pecking order, right? What about you, Shion?
Lower than the
Come on,
underclass,
you've seen her
probably.
skill with astral arts. You really need to ask?
Fair point.
On arts alone, you're right. I'd have been sitting pretty. But you're forgetting my thorns. They weren't exactly an invitation to high society.
Mm-mm.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's refreshing to be around someone who says what they're thinking. Life's less complicated that way.
Get down. Remy,
Jeez, give backhanded
Down.
compliments much?
down.
Wait a second. Are you? He is! I was blushing!
I am
Aww.
not!
Aww.
Of course, separating people into castes based on something arbitrary like arts is discrimination at its worst. As if such simplistic criteria could ever be a measure of someone's worth.
So
Oh,
this
hey.
red woman, are we expecting to find her on Lenegus?
We're hoping
I would
to.
wager so. Lenegus is too deeply involved in all this to discard the possibility.
Hi.
Chances
Hello.
are she's also connected to the Renis Alma being
Mwah.
stolen from us in Pelegion.
If the Renis Alma is being used to exploit Dana,
Woo!
we need to take it back at all
Hello,
costs.
Remington.
That red woman's got a lot to answer for. Just as well I've got a ton of questions.
Whoop. Oh, that's a fun sound.
We're about to land. The descent could be a little bumpy, so brace yourselves.
If there are clues about your thorns out there, Shion, We'll find them.
Hmm. Hmm. Leave it. Remington! Leave it. Leave it. Yeah, look down, look away. I am alpha over you. Nothing?
There's no one here. I wasn't expecting a welcome mat, but still.
Lenegus's infrastructure is largely automated. Besides, people won't be expecting incoming traffic while the crown contest is still underway.
Huh.
Do you think anyone realizes that we're here?
Probably.
We may not have received a royal welcome, but I doubt our entrance went unnoticed. Don't let your guard down.
Never. Never
I
let your
really
guard
hope we
down.
don't have to fight anybody while we're here.
So now what? We've come all this way on a hunch that this red woman is here, right? And if we're lucky, the Renis Alma too.
Should we
Any idea?
really be talking about this out in Remington? Leave it. Take that. Right, time to let. No, not yet. I'm giving him one more chance. Next time he goes to tear at it, he will be going in timeout.
Deal where we should start looking?
Don't ask me.
There is an area of the city that is accessible only to the sovereigns, known as the Forbidden Zone. That seems as good a place as any for us to start.
Yeah.
Forbidden? What are they hiding?
So, Alphen
I
and
don't know.
Volron.
Hence my desire to find out. Fortunately, we just so happen to have a sovereign in our midst. In any
Is that where
case,
they take the winners
changing
of
the
the
shape
crown
of a huge
contest?
structure such as Lenegus would have required an immense source of power.
Yeah,
Then you think that source might have been the Renis Alma?
it could have been.
Precisely. Alphen said that he remembered the Renis Alma being used in the spirit channeling ceremony 3 centuries ago.
And it did take like
Whatever
a
the
couple weeks
ceremony's
before
purpose,
Lenegus
if
changed.
preparations are underway for it to be held once more, then the Renis Alma might be in the same place as last time, possibly together with the Red Woman. Hiding something of that worth in the residential quarters would only court trouble. In which case...
It stands to reason we should be looking somewhere normally out of bounds. Is that it?
The Forbidden Zone.
Indeed.
Dun dun dun.
But it's been over 300 years since I was made a sovereign. You can't seriously think I'll be able to waltz right into the place after all this time.
Well, you have the powers.
There's only one
and
way
the
to find
sigil.
out. If there's even a chance you can get us in, I say we give it a shot.
I don't think they go, oh, well, this sovereign isn't the most recent sovereign. Oh, gotta get rid of it. No. I think it just says, do you have the powers? Do you have the sigil? Yes and yes, come on in.
Who knows? We might even find a clue to her thorns while we're at it.
Again,
All right.
why are we having this
It's not like we're
conversation
swimming
all the
in
way
weeds,
out in
so
the open?
Let's try to track down the Forbidden Zone.
Why didn't we have this conversation on the ship?
Beyond that wall lies a...
We should have had this conversation on the ship.
city full of Renans. A capital city where Shion and Dohalim used to live, no less. Who knows what we'll find on the other side?
Oh! We can just leave? We can fast travel still, though. What the fuck? Seriously? Damn. Okay. I agree. Yeah, why did they wait until now to have this conversation? There's a cutscene though. This should have had it on the ship.
To be lurking out here is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
For such a loudmouth, you sure can be a worrywart at times.
Oh, I'm sorry. How stupid of me for wanting us to stay safe.
Would you two children stop squabbling? Or do you want everyone to know we're here?
I thought it was already established that people most like already knew we were here.
So how many Renans actually live in this place?
I couldn't tell you exactly, though not as many as you might expect. Machines and Zoogles take care of most of the city's basic functions.
There's Zoogles out here too, huh? Sounds like we can't afford to let our guard down after all.
Zoogles everywhere. He disappeared, leaving unanswered questions behind. I think he might be in this forbidden zone. If only a sovereign is supposed to go there. And there are two sovereigns, one of which has disappeared. What? What Oh. It looks like the changing of Lenegus didn't leave them unscathed. Interesting, interesting.
What in the world?
This being Renan territory, I was prepared for a lot of things to look different. But this is a bit more than I anticipated.
The very foundations of the city have shifted. What could have caused this?
I say it's when Lenegus shifted.
When Lenegus changed shape, it must have had an effect
See?
on the interior too.
Maybe when they sent the wedge down to Dana?
But they wouldn't move around the places where people live. These are their homes, right?
I think they
I
would.
think the citizens themselves didn't have much say in the matter. Either way, locating the Forbidden Zone just became that much trickier.
Dohalim? Is that you?
Uh-oh.
Avakir, I'm glad to see you're well.
So it is you! But why are you here? Shouldn't you be down on Dana participating in the crown contest?
Crown contest is
And those
over.
people!
So you haven't heard what happened on Dana then?
Heard what?
Crown contest is over. Dohalim won.
Someone you know?
An old friend.
Hey, Dohalim, don't tell me you've started keeping company with...
They're with me. More importantly, what's happened here?
I'm really not sure. The city's foundations began to shift without warning, and now everything looks like this. We're all waiting for the Sovereign to tell us what's happening, but so far...
Avakir, listen to me. We're looking for the Forbidden Zone. Do you have any idea where we might find it?
The Forbidden Zone? What business could you possibly have there?
Trust me. The less you know, the better.
You're just the same as ever. I wish I could
Don't like
help,
him?
But what with the changed topography, I can barely locate my own
Uh,
home. Let alone the forbidden...
He might snitch on us, but he might not.
Zone.
Very well.
When we went to Cislodia, I was immediately suspicious of that guy who was leading the, what were the Silver Swords or whatever they were, that resistance group. Immediately suspicious of him. I'm not suspicious of this guy. If anything, this guy is just a NPC who might let it slip. He might let us go because Dohalim's his friend.
It looks like we'll have to find the way there ourselves.
Have you seen Faria yet?
We just
No.
got here.
I see. Well, nothing much has changed with her. If anything, she's probably even more...
Hmm?
I can well imagine.
Why did you come back?
The crown contest is
You know
over.
it can only result in pain for you both.
I've no doubt of that.
You really are the same as ever. Fine, I understand. Just don't say I didn't warn you. And take care of yourself. Okay, Doe?
Aww! He called Dohalim Doe! They had nicknames! Is that girl that you were forced to kill a guy over?
So who's Faria?
Law?
If what Avakir said is true, it would seem the people of Lenegis are being kept in the dark about what's happening down on Dana.
I'd believe
They seem
it.
to be just as clueless about what's going on up here in their own world. Despite the fact that it's actually here that the wedge originally came from.
Nobody
We
knows.
need more information. Let's talk to the citizens, see what we can find out.
While we're at it, we can ask them about the Red Woman, too.
And
Yeah.
don't forget about finding the way to the Forbidden Zone either.
Let's
So
leave
many
the
things we
talking
have
to
to...
Shion. We can't have a bunch of Danans poking their noses around.
Yeah.
Good idea. I think that's for the best.
I shall assist.
You sure?
Being a lord on Lenegis has its advantages.
Right. Then we'll leave it to you two.
Okay. So, split up. Dohalim, you take Kisara, and...
The Danans among us should probably keep our heads down.
What
She's
if
right, she
people
beat me to
freak
say
out?
it.
I shall explain it away by saying I'm leading you.
What are we, dogs?
Yes. To them, yes. The residential quarter is falling apart. Oh, healing! With everything all topsy-turvy in the residential quarter, there are lots of injuries. Stuff keeps dropping on people and they're also falling down. Aww.
Oh, dear me. What an unspeakable mess this has all become. Just look at the state of our city. Even the Zugals have stopped heeding our commands. Whatever did we do to deserve this?
You really have no clue what might have caused this?
Would that I have. Alas, there was no warning, no prior decree. His Highness must have deemed it unnecessary for us to know. We have no choice but to grin and bear it. But do my eyes deceive me? Could I really be standing in the presence of his lordship, Dohalim of the House Ilkaris?
I forgot his last name.
I believed he was on Dana.
Your eyes do not deceive you. It is I, one and the same. I have returned to fulfill a special duty, the details of which I cannot divulge.
As your lordship wishes. First Lenegis mutates beyond recognition, now this unexpected visit. The Sovereign's plans are inscrutable indeed. The Ilkaris house has produced a great many lords over the centuries. I shall be praying for your victory in the latest crown contest.
Technically, he won.
Your good wishes do me an honor.
Technically, he won. That's what we've been saying on Dana, anyway. Sneak in here, see if there's anything to steal. Steely steal! Please, someone answer me! What's going on? Why can't I reach anyone? Mine. Aww. It's kind of cool to see them using livestock reached its maturity. I don't think we can do anything about that. sure there's a reason he hasn't appeared. Let's just give it time. Where am I? I just went out for a walk, but now I don't know where I am. I don't know. Everything's falling apart and looks completely different. I can't get a hold of Mother and Father either. You have nothing to fear, kids. I'm sure there's a reason for everything that's going on. Even the Zoogles are out running loose. That seems dangerous. Zoogles are nothing more than our servants. Looting, as they say. We looted some strawberries, indeed. I'll have them back under control before long. If you kids consider yourselves to be proud Renans, then be brave. Have the situation fixed before you know it. Loot! Orange gel, fuck yeah. Yes, we gotta heal them. We have to do what we can. Never seen such potent healing arts. Thank you so much for taking the time to help an old woman like me. Oh! A fancy parfait! A lavish parfait filled to the brim with fruit and cream. Though extremely satisfying to eat, eating one risks developing more than a few cavities. Ooh.
Everything will be okay now.
I know the basics of healing arts, but my skills pale in comparison.
Okay, let's see this little cutscene. We got a recipe,
What could be
we
so
got a
important?
recipe!
It's worth destroying people's livelihoods and homes in the process. It's just unbelievable. Uprooting an
great deed
entire
to
city
do.
as if it were mere building blocks. Someone's got an awful lot of questions to answer.
From how it looks, they must
Be
be siphoning
careful.
off astral energy from Dana, and then sending it to Rena.
But why do all this? What for? Surely they can't be using all that energy for the crown contest.
Whatever their purpose, disrupting their siphoning process alone won't be sufficient. Not while we still don't know what their endgame is.
He's right. We need to stop this from happening ever again.
Mm-hmm.
This Forbidden Zone might be where we find some answers, right? So what are we waiting for? Let's get moving!
You heard him. We don't have time to stop and chat. Let's move.
But we're stopping and chatting all the time. An afterthought, what?
So, I've been wondering, do you think when Lenegus was built, it was even made with people living here in mind?
What do you mean?
Well,
Yeah.
none of this happened by coincidence, right? They must have designed it to transform like this.
Yeah, this had to be
But
something
then,
that was
if they
planned
knew
for.
people were going to live here, you'd think they would have taken that into consideration to avoid all this chaos.
Ordinarily, yes. You'd think so. Trust me. as
Rinwell
far as
has
we
a
were
point.
concerned, Lenegus was our home, nothing more. No one knew about all this. It makes you wonder whether the city was just built on as an afterthought. But if so, to what exactly?
Sorry.
Probably to keep
That
the
probably
place
sounded
running.
weird, huh?
Not at all. Sometimes it takes an outsider's eye to help you notice what you've been missing all along. This place is a mystery, that's for sure. Something tells me we'll find answers where we're going, though.
Yeah, you're right, Shion. I'm sure we will.
Sure! Hey look! You still have not put out that tiny fire. Wow, your astral arts suck.
Your lordship. Oh, what a great honor it is to finally meet you. I descended to Dana during the last crown contest also. Alas, when the contender I was backing failed to clinch the title, I returned. I witnessed the deaths of so
Okay.
many slaves.
Indeed.
Are you sympathetic?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're looking for a woman dressed all in red. Have you seen anyone of that description?
Well, red shirt, black pants.
All red, eh? No, I can't say I remember anyone like that. I imagine she'd stand out somewhat, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about down on Dana during the crown contest? You didn't see anyone like that hanging around the lord you were serving?
What's with all these questions? I've never seen her, okay? Not recently or otherwise. Why do you want to find her anyway?
Never mind. Forget I asked. Sorry to take up your time.
Because she's a Renin who stole the Renis Alma. Right as Dohalim was about to claim it. Crown contest is done! Zoogle suddenly stopped listening to our command. As soon as we turned our backs, they bolted for the horizon. We have to put the crown contest on hold. We can't carry it on while things are like this. Again! Over! Finished! Fini!
Is everything okay? You look a little lost.
Hmm? Oh, yes. I can't seem to find my way home is all. I was just about to make my umpteenth attempt at a new route.
I was hoping to head this way myself. The situation is a real pain, huh?
I suppose the Sovereign knows best. I daren't stay here too long, though. A lower caste can only linger around these parts for so long before I outstay my welcome. I was hoping to avoid it, but maybe I'll have to go that way after all.
Go what way? So that they keep the animals from cutscenes, so do I.
Lord Dohalim Ilkaris! But how? Last I heard, you were in Dana competing in the crown contest.
Yes, strange, isn't it? If you know another route, we'd be grateful if you could tell us.
But of course. Please forgive me. There's a wall that sprung up ahead of here, with what looks to be an entrance in it. I thought maybe it was a passageway between the different quarters, but I've no way of knowing for sure.
Okay.
It's worth investigating, at least. I shall go and assess the situation. In the meantime, wait for me here. If it looks safe, I'll come and let you know.
The fact that we never return will let you know that it is not safe.
Troubling himself for someone of my lowly status?
Our lot in life is of little consequence. We are both Renin, first and foremost.
Aww.
Oh, why yes, my lord. Thank you.
Hopefully the way he's treating everyone, and how everyone seems like, and he seems like so concerned with everyone, hopefully that ends up working in our favor.
Canvass the city for information. What do you think?
Go forward.
No one has the faintest idea what's happened to the city after all. They haven't heard the news about the crown contest either.
You'd think that info would easily find its way up here. Has it always been like that?
Not to this extent, which would indicate that something's suppressing the truth, that Lenegis is under some kind of control.
Given everything that's happened to their city, the people here seem weirdly okay with it all.
They're in a cult.
Yeah. That one guy even
Or he
said
betrays
Zoogle
you.
would stop listening to him.
Jesus.
If that's true, these people are in big trouble.
Everything that happens here is attributed to the Sovereign's will. It's the way people have been conditioned. Their belief runs deep.
Yeah.
Nothing happens devoid of a reason. To them, it's all part of the Sovereign's grand plan.
They just aren't privy
The
to it.
Sovereign's plan. There is one thing I'm still not sure about. Just who is this person ruling over Lenegis?
Who is the Sovereign?
The Sovereign, of course. He rules from Rena while presiding over both Rena and Lenegis.
And who is the Sovereign?
Without the lords or anyone in the middle doing his dirty work? Isn't Rena at least the same size as Dana? That's a pretty big dominion for one person to rule over.
Yeah.
I would have thought ruling Lenegis alone would be difficult enough.
The points you make are valid, though I confess I'd never given it much thought before. Here, the Sovereign's total authority is as natural as night turning to day. Come to think of it, I know nothing of the nature of how Rena itself is.
Wait, really?
Shion, have you ever been... No, forgive me. Have you met or crossed paths with, or even heard of someone who's actually made a visit to the home?
No, I haven't.
Oh, that's suspicious.
Neither have I. In which case, I would imagine that... But no, surely not. Can it really be that no citizen of Lenegis has ever been there?
Hold up, what are you getting at?
If Lenegis is over 300 years old, it's quite possible that no one has been there. Because think about it, if they never go back to the homeland, they're just gonna stay on Lenegus, find someone, settle down, have a kid. That kid's gonna stay on Lenegus, find someone, settle down, have another kid. This is just gonna be generations and generations of people who've never returned to Rena. Gotta go, need to nap, have fun, everyone. Okay, bye-bye, Lumpy. Have a good one.
Dohalim?
Assuming what I believe to be correct, it's possible that no one on Lenegus has ever laid eyes on the actual Renan homeworld itself. No one but the Sovereign, that is.
But what about trade and communication? There's got to be a flow back and forth, surely.
Not if the Sovereign is imposing his will on Lenegus single-handedly. It could be a one-way street.
But I thought you said that the Sovereign's all the way over on Rena. If that's the case, can he really rule directly over Lenegus from so far away? What if
that has something to do with the Forbidden Zone?
I'm beginning to wonder what the nature of this Sovereign even is. Alphen said he was forced into the role, right? Just before the ceremony. But Sovereign is also the title given to the almighty Renan ruler. So which one is it?
Whoever wins the crown contest inherits the throne from his or her predecessor, before becoming ruler over all of Rena and Lenegus. Thereafter, that individual is known as the Sovereign. Though, it would appear that the current ruler has gone silent.
I thought Volrin
As
was
for
a
how
sovereign.
Volron factors into all this, at this point, I no longer know what to believe.
3 centuries ago, I became the Sovereign here on Lenegus. No, not just became, I was forced to. Me, a Danon. 300 years later, we cross paths with Volron, who also bears the Sovereign's crest. That's not the only thing we have in common. We both became Sovereign without winning the crown contest.
Do you think Volron was made sovereign for the same reason? Because of that ceremony?
I can't say for sure, but it certainly sounds like it.
But that would mean that 2 sovereigns would need to exist at any one time. One whose job it is to rule, and the other for ceremonial purposes. We never did see Volron's body back in Ganeth Haros.
He's gotta be in the Forbidden Zone. He
Is
has
a
to
new
be.
ceremony underway with Volron at its center this time? Could that be what's causing all this strange activity here?
Wait a second. You don't think Volron and the Red Woman are working together, do you?
No.
The ceremony can't go forward without the...
No, I think the Red Woman is using Volron.
Renis Alma, the same one that the Red Woman stole.
I don't think
There's something
Volron
else
has
the
as much
ceremony
power
needs.
as he thinks.
A maiden. And unless there's another one out there aside from me.
Questions, questions, and yet more questions. Ones that it seems will remain unanswered until we can establish the Sovereign's identity.
If the Forbidden Zone really is off limits to everyone but the Sovereign, that seems as good a place as any to start. For the sake of liberating Dana, too.
Then it's decided. That's where we need to go.
I thought that's where we were already
Citizens
going.
mentioned a passage that you thought might lead to another section of the city. It could point us in the right direction. Let's go find it.
Okay, but stay with me, Rinwell. You don't want to get in trouble. Oh, damn, immediate cutscene. I was not expecting that.
With nobody left to run the show, I wonder what the people here are supposed to do. I mean, there's sovereigns up on the Renan homeworld, and all their lords were sent to Dana.
But Dohalim was a lord, right?
Yeah.
Only current acting lords have power. Renan society is quite strict about such matters.
Former lords mean
Even if
nothing?
the other lords were still around, I doubt they'd be able to do much about the situation.
I wonder what they'd think if they were here to see Lenegus now. Balsif, Ganabelt, Almadria, and Volron.
Ganabelt, that would...
Now that I think of it, aside from Dohalim, we know next to nothing about the other lords.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, why would we? To us Danans, they were just enemies we needed to overthrow. Nothing more.
I know. But seeing Renans in their own city, going about their day-to-day lives, it gets you thinking.
It feels strange to imagine the lords living here too.
Yeah. The lords gotta live up on a higher part. A part that wouldn't have been destroyed with the shifting of Lenegis.
If you're that curious about them, why not try inquiring with some of the locals? Every lord in their household has their share of supporters here on Lenegis. And luckily for us, the people here are unaware of the events on Dana, which means they should be more inclined to talk to us.
Renans and their lords. Feel truly blessed to have a lord who shows such care and concern for his people. Oh, there's... Oh! I'm going to go at a potty real quick. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Hi, Remy. You're not... You... I'm just going to the bathroom. I mean, I guess I'll have to take you with me, otherwise you will get into trouble in here. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and so is the dog. I will be right back. Yes, Remy, we're both gonna go potty. Okay, in the meantime... Oh, stretchings. Stay... Ow! Okay, going. Jesus Christ, Remy. getting hangry, you just spam in the stairs? You and Deadpool both spamming the stairs. You guys are just spamming each other. Oh, that's actually kind of funny. That's actually kind of funny. Oh man, it's just. Damn. Okay, hold on. Oh no! Wait! Oh, we. Oh. No, I understand. I understand you had to do something until I came back. I understand. Completely understand. Just having a staring contest? No, I told you to have a staring contest, so it's all good. Okay. Sorry, I took much longer than I thought. He wouldn't go potty. It's not your fault. Staring contests are fun anyway. To you. Wanna know what? Are you canvassing? Out canvassing? I'm with His Excellency Lord Balsef. You giant brute, believe me, I realize he can be an aggressive man. How much he looks after the members of his house. Doesn't enjoy much esteem. Those of us who serve it will be the first to admit that. His Excellency always stands up against any who would mean to harm us, of that we can be sure. Balls? Really? What? There we go. Balsam? Really? Balsam is for the... What? Balsam's a fail?
Yes.
Balsef had it in him to care about someone other than himself? Really?
It's possible. A change in position can do much to alter one's perspective.
Oh, I meant to press the run
I
button.
didn't realize Renans oppressed their own kind, too.
And yet, weirdly, none of them seem to mind. Am I the only one who finds that strange?
No.
It is the way things have always been, so no one thinks to question it. You have experience in that regard yourself, do you not?
Unquestioning acceptance of your own servitude. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Even so, the quality of life here seems much higher than any Danon city we visited. I used to think it was impossible to build an ideal society without wealth. But I suppose having it doesn't always mean people are treated fairly either.
No.
More to the point, not a single citizen seems to have even heard of the Red Woman.
What if she's not here? What if it turns out we're looking in the wrong place entirely?
It's still too early to say anything for sure.
For all we know, she might be able to blend in, move around unnoticed. I say we hold off judgment until we've exhausted every avenue.
What? Oh, over here. Who are you supporting? plan to publish my extensive writings on the subject through this very terminal for all to read and enjoy. I'll just read them aloud. There exists a most handsome man, a man who radiates beauty, whose every word, every syllable is divine poetry. He hails from the famed House Ilchorus, and his name, Lord Dohalim. Music is his passion, the arts his great love. The scores of boorish, uncouth men of this land cannot begin to compare to his magnificence. So refined and majestic his posture, why the mere thought of it brings me to ecstasy. Oh, Jesus Christ, she's still going. Once he becomes our sovereign, Rena shall bloom anew, ushering an era of prosperity for our grand civilization. Until that glorious day comes, I shall forever be praying for his victory morning, noon, and night. Forgot to mention anything about his lordship's love for collecting things. Okay, well...
I guess she intended to spread it throughout all of Lenegis then.
Good thing the lines were down so she couldn't.
It almost sounded like she was praising them too.
Maybe there was more to the guy than at first glance.
I shall refrain from commenting.
What? What is going on? Why is it suddenly picking everything up? What will this do? Can't tell what this will do. Ah, me. Are you guys getting a double feedback on like whenever the characters speak? Like now?
Tell me, Dohalim, has that skill of yours got a name?
And what skill would this be, pray tell?
You know, when you're talking to people around town. The way they suddenly become putty in your hands.
I'm afraid I don't quite follow.
I do. It's called friendly intimidation. Look imposing and speak in a deep, booming voice, and presto, you'll have people wrapped around your finger in no time.
I would never stoop to such scandalous tricks. Any feelings of intimidation are solely in the eye of the beholder.
So there is a knack to it! How do you learn it? Can anyone do it?
I mean,
Now you've got me curious.
I
Is there
get,
special training to master?
Let's see. An obsession with being elegant is a must. Oh, and it helps to be old-fashioned, too. Bonus points if you speak in a way no one can understand.
If you've a bone to pick with me, it'd be quicker to just come out and say it.
What? They look up to you, that's all. I'm just helping them along.
Kisara just suddenly
What's got into Alvin and
dragging
Laura all of a sudden?
him.
I can barely understand a word they're saying. And what's with the weird poses? Was it something they ate?
I hope you're willing to take the blame for this one.
I wasn't expecting them to take me so seriously. I'll go and have a word with them.
Oh my god. That's fantastic. Who? Okay, that way. And then... Oh no, I already got the strawberries. And then we'll go this way. Oh no. Damn, I thought that was a treasure chest. It was not. You! Who are you voting for? Who has your support? Take you away from the House of Alkiris. She can drag me wherever she wants. Damn, hangry. And tell me you work for Lord Dohalim or that dreadful Lord Almadria. Well, don't scare me like that. To answer your question, I come from a family that has served House Valkyries for generations. I'm doing all I can to support Lord Ganonbelt behind the scenes so that he might emerge victorious. Though I won't deny he can be strict, he puts Rena's interest front and center like no one else. Why he advocates that rather than stay confined to Lenegis, we should get on with colonizing Dana and expand our horizons. That way we will become masters of both worlds and overturn our current minority status on Dana's surface. There greater, more noble ambition than that? I think not. It is a pursuit of power for the advancement of all of our kind. It is what makes him exemplary lord, a model above all others. Oh! Though I was unable to accompany him myself, my two sons have been blessed with the honor of joining him on the surface. As their father, it fills me with endless pride. I wonder if they're still alive.
Ganonbelt was so horrible to people.
Ow!
Yet he was invested in helping Rena succeed. Doesn't that seem just a little inconsistent?
No, because the people he was horrible to were Dana's.
I admit. However, in my mind, while all lords vie to become the next sovereign, they're also meant to serve as guardians of all of Rena.
It seems like Ganonbelt also had people he cared about until the very end.
So why couldn't he extend that to us Danans?
Because Danans are seen as less than. I think everyone would try to tear me away from House Valkyries. Sorry to bother you. Remy, hey! Remy, leave it! Remy! Remy, take! Leave it, please. Thank you. Okay. We have to talk to everyone. Unless there's someone now. Oh, that's to leave. That's to leave. Okay. Unless there are more people this way. Ara. 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 Really, truly nothing. Okay. Next area. I mean, I'm somewhat surprised that I'm somewhat surprised that Danans who wield astral arts don't have like a higher status among Renans. Because yes, they're lesser Danan people, but they have been blessed with the same powers and gifts as Renans. Like, I'm surprised that they aren't greater or higher up. Hi. When did you get farmer's clothes? When? When? When did you all get farmer's clothes? When? When did you all? I knew Law did. When did you all? Oh, you just got rid of all of her hair. You couldn't have put it in like a low pony or something? Oh my god. I was not anticipating. Must have farmed for them. But actually, I want to see. I want you to wear that. Yeah, do we have anything? We're gonna be changing clothes. No. Festive tradition. Right, you don't have anything that fucking fits. I like dancing attire better. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna do something. We're not gonna color coordinate. I'm just gonna do my favorite. Oh shit, you can still see us. I really like that one. I do kind of like you in that. You don't have anything different. The only different clothes you have is the farmer's attire. I don't think I've really had... Actually, I don't think I've had you wear this one. Oh, no, was that the one you were wearing? I don't know. And I like the dancing attire on you, and I guess I like the decoy on you.
This area doesn't look as badly damaged as that other district we went through.
Indeed. The effects of Lenegis' transformation appear to be less pronounced here. Or, viewed another way, this area was simply luckier.
Yeah. I like her original... The white dress is nice. If you're talking about Shion. House of Chineris. Ruled over by the esteemed Lord Almadria. In fact, I bid you listen carefully regardless. Have you ever noticed how in the history of Lenegis only a few women lords have emerged to compete in the crown contest? Many have theories as to why this might be, but Lord Almadria quashed the doubts of any naysayers through sheer might. Not only did she usurp her father and previous family master, she also removed her older brother to claim the seat for herself. She is a woman who stops at nothing to get what she wants, who gives her enemies nary the slightest opening to strike. Truly, Lord Almadria is a woman of talent. No one in all Rena better exemplifies the virtues of our nation's meritocracy. Soon the age of a glorious woman sovereign reigning over Lenegis shall be upon us at last.
I guess her willingness to stoop to any low came from a survival of the fittest worldview.
Okay.
And some people here not only shared her belief, but championed it as morally
We'll be on our way then.
right, too.
That doesn't make it true. Too bad they couldn't see through her.
Yeah.
Even if it was an accident, it's strange that we still haven't heard anything from the Sovereign yet. Do my ears deceive me, or are you saying that you don't trust what the Sovereign is doing? I'll have you know that I was part of the delegation that came down with him to Dana during the previous crown contest. He was a brilliant man, just as good with astral arts as well. I'm sure he's well aware of the situation and thus has a plan to resolve it. But simply wait and trust his judgment. You saved my life. I would have been a goner had you not arrived when you did, milady. I understand we're in a crown contest, but I had no idea such a capable astral artist was in our midst. Forgive me for not realizing it sooner. Come on, you don't need to bow so deeply. All I did was strike that Zugel's weak point. I didn't even get to go down to Dana for the crown contest, so I'm not sure how to feel about all this praise you're heaping on me. Damn, that guy is simping. Damage beyond here is too severe. You'll have to go around. It doesn't look severe. Oh no. I don't know. Oh, sweetheart. No, we must save the child. As a member of the upper caste, I order you to find a route out of here to the neighboring district. Can't expect an old man such as me to do that, not when there are Zugals running around loose. Oh my god. You would seriously? And you've got to be for... Who's the last one?
Ridiculous.
Well, again, you've got to be for Volron. Just reading about Volron. Can I help you? I was always an ardent supporter of Lord Rogel Hildress myself. Were it not for the sudden death down on surface, I would likely still be. In my eyes, Lord Rogel is the true Water Lord. I don't believe for a second that he perished in some accident like they say. As for how Volron runs Ganneth heroes, don't get me started. I hear he enslaves not only Danans, but his fellow Renans. We may live in a society where to the victor go the spoils, but his actions go against what we as a people stand for. So not even the other Renans like Volron. What sort of family line is this House of Ignaceria of his anyway? Never heard of it until he came along, which means they must be among the lowest dregs of society. Such an ignoble lineage could suddenly produce an astral artist capable of ascending to lordship is unheard of. None of it makes any sense, not to mention all the upheaval around here of late. What is happening to our people? Okay.
It seems like the people on Lenegis don't really know much about Volron either.
I remember being quite surprised when the Lord of Ganneth Heros changed so abruptly.
Didn't you have any doubts that something suspicious was going on?
On the contrary. Remember, we Renans are raised to accept everything at face value.
You've got a point. Just it is what it is.
Think about it, the families of Renan lords must see them differently than the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, despite the brutality they're known for.
They must have had a lot on their shoulders, carrying all the weight and responsibilities of Renan society.
Renans live in a world where strength and power determine their position in the social hierarchy, so they tend to grow up fiercely competitive. But their loyalty to their people is also strong. It's what brings them together against outside forces, and nothing exemplifies that more than the Lords.
That's what makes them the guardians of all of Rena, so to speak.
Right. It's the same reason Balsif hated my guts, and Ganabelt went after you, because we're threats to Rena.
Guess that makes you an even bigger oddball than we thought.
To Dohali?
So, Alphen, have you gained anything from all of this?
Yeah. I think it's made me realize that the Lords were all people, too. Balsif and the others, they all had their own circumstances to deal with as they went through life.
Yeah, but still, just because they had loved ones in their lives doesn't mean...
I know. What they did was horrible. I'm not trying to dispute that. But at the same time, they weren't incomprehensible monsters either. They were individuals, just like the rest of us. So I guess what I'm trying to say is...
You're saying that they weren't bad because they were Renans, or because they were terrible monsters.
They're
Even
bad
if they did
because...
terrible things, they were still just people.
Rinwell.
Am I wrong?
No.
Not at all.
Being a Danon doesn't make you a good person. And being a Renin doesn't make you a bad
No.
one. I think that's something we've all seen.
Shion and Dohalim definitely make a good case for it.
I'm trying.
And I'm going to keep doing my best to make sure I earn that trust. As a fellow human being above all else.
No, no, don't. Do not chew on this sweater. Do not chew on this sweater. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Leave it. How loathsome. We'll leave you to it. Presidential quarter is completely ruined. The roads are a mess and we can't get any power. The info terminals have gone dead too. We can't get in contact with any of our fellow Renins on the ground in Dana. I wonder if the Sovereign's aware of what's going on. Ow! Stop. This Remington, yeah. Remy's doing a lot. You will lose some treasure due to your inventory ender. What? Grip gel? I love the grip gel. Hold on. Greatly raises max HP. I'm gonna give it to Law. Even though he is today, huh? He's always a little booger butt. What do I get instead? Oh! That's just what was gonna be offered. Oh. Yeah. Remy, get down. Remy, get down. Thank you. Remy's always a bit much. Hi. Yes, you are. You're almost always a bit much. You just haven't learned how to chill yet. You're still a baby raptor. What's going on? I'm scared. I'm not sure, son. Never in all my years on Lenegus has anything like this ever happened, not even once. There's always been a decree before anything takes place. Not only was there none this time, but the residential quarter has seen damage and injuries. Could that mean that something bad's happening then? It's possible. For now, all we can do is wait and hope for the best. What? Oh! Cutscene!
There's something I just don't get.
What is it?
The crown contest itself has always gone ahead as planned, right?
Yes.
In which case, the current sovereign of Rena should be whoever it was that won the previous contest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
that
was
makes
that?
sense.
Who
So,
won?
Who was it then?
Hanfried Milgras, the former lord of Cislodia, if memory serves.
So then this half-freaked whatchamacallem, he's the current
Whatchamacallem?
The last I heard, yes. Though, admittedly, I haven't actually seen him since the end of the previous contest.
You're saying that ever since becoming sovereign, he's never actually shown himself on Lenegus?
What?
I guess over holocom maybe, but not in the flesh. Same thing goes for the sovereign that came before him.
Oh, stop!
Now that you mention it, I don't recall anyone ever visiting Lenegus from the motherland, sovereign or otherwise.
And
Stop!
that never struck you as a little bit odd?
Stop!
When you live here, it's as if you're conditioned not to notice all these strange quirks and discrepancies. The question is then, by whom? And to what end?
A new Renis Alma is supposedly created to coincide with every crown contest, meaning each victor is awarded their very own. In other words, if that's true, there should be as many of the things out there as there have been contests.
True, but
Right.
going on what we witnessed in Pelegion, it didn't look like the sort of thing that could be made to order. But if even the victor's speeches have been part of some grand deception, then where are they? Quite frankly, I'm not even sure what to believe anymore.
You and me both. Though we are Renin by blood, neither of us even knew that such a thing as a Dark Master Core existed, remember?
The red woman is doing
Forbidden
something.
Zone
She's the
might
one
give us
pulling
some
the
answers.
strings.
No use standing around here chatting about it then. Let's get a move on.
And what happens to the previous lords? Huh? What happens to them? Here's Lenegus was bastion of order and stability. Where did it all go wrong? What happened? Not even like the previous victors, just all around the previous lords. What happened to them? And where are they?
Doe?
Oh, is this that
Faria.
girl?
Varia? Isn't that the person that Avakir guy was...
But why are you here? Wait. Don't tell me you've given up on the crown contest and come crawling back home from Dana already.
Damn! Such little faith in him.
Nothing to say? Even though you were willing to kill Tarnigan to secure your position as Lord, you still... Kill?
I'm here to take care of something. If you wish to continue this conversation, I only ask that you wait until I'm finished.
Oh, of course. You always did prefer to take the coward's way out.
Ooh.
Even after 7 years and living on that Danon rock, you haven't changed one bit.
Oh, that's the girl he killed the guy
Let
over.
me tell you, I haven't changed either. Not a day's gone by the past 7 years that I haven't hated you.
If killing me will bring you peace, then so be it.
Dohalim, what the hell are you saying?
First, I have business to take care of. If it's vengeance you seek, I will grant you it. But you must wait. My sins are legion. Let me finish what I came to do. Then you have my word. I will let you do whatever brings you peace.
Damn. I'm pretty sure he used to love this girl, and so did some other guy.
That's it. Run away like always.
If I interpreted his backstory correctly, they were just like little flashbacks. He and another guy both loved the same girl. This girl. And I think the other guy attacked Dohalim over it, and Dohalim had no choice but to kill.
You don't even have the courage to die. No wonder you leave it to someone else. You're just a coward!
Oh, shit! Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Dohalim.
So are we gonna hear the
apologize
truth?
that you had to witness that.
Is it true? What she said about you killing someone?
Bros before
Each of
maidens,
us
some
have our
people don't follow the
past.
code. Yeah.
I am no exception.
Before, back in Menancia, you mentioned having taken a friend's life over the throne. Is that what she meant?
The mistakes I made there were not my first, and may not be my last. I will say no more.
Did you mean what you said? About letting her take your life if she wanted to?
She has more right to my life than anyone.
But you can't just...
Whatever happens, I have sworn to put an end to the crown contest, and to ensure continued coexistence in Menancia.
But
I have
if
no intention
she
of
kills
expiring
you,
before I do
coexistence
so.
might not
There
continue.
are far too many questions I still seek answers to. Besides, you have just as much reason to kill me as she does.
Dohalim!
No.
Forgive me. Some things are best left unsaid.
He let a lot go under his rule as his rule as Lord, and through that, Miguel died. She does have a reason to kill. She does have a reason to kill. Why the fuck? I take it back. I like the Syncleave armor on you. Copper, silver, gold. Nah, we'll just do regular. I like your Twilight one piece. It's so pretty. I like this one because it reminds me of Shout on Lee from Cardcaptor Sakura. I'm gonna have him wear that one. I'm gonna inherit it. If you had a pink one or something, that would be hilarious for you to match. Be the Sakura to his Shout on. Leave it. Oh, I actually kind of like that. Of course, I could just give him the pork fork. He now lives a humble life as a farmer. Ow. Red shield. Actually, I don't like the look of the red shield. I like the look of the flashbang shield more than anything else. Again, where did these hats come from? Night guardsman, aquatic, just guardsman. I forgot our original guardsman outfit was white. You've worn night for so long. Honestly, I like the all black. Remington? Excuse me, what do you have? You have a bit of paper from my sparkle box. Just gotta glue it back on. More and more damage keeps on being done to my sparkle box. And I keep on getting more and more upset, but I don't know where else to put my sparkle box. And I'm gonna be sparkly now. I'm gonna be sparkly so that I feel good. Okay? I'm Sparkle. I am now Sparkle. He's on that age. He's gonna stay that age apparently until he's 3. I don't know if I can handle another year and several months anyway. Several months. Oh, keep going. Okay. Cute. Yes, the sparkle is so cute. Oh, over there. Feel guilty about fleeing while there are kids out there fighting. No need to worry about them. They can't come from a higher ranking family than ours. That makes their astral art stronger. Arisa sparkles, sparkly spark Shirakawa. Arisa Sparklekawa. Shida Sparkle. No, but it still doesn't sit right with me. Good that it doesn't sit right with you. Also, orange gel, thank you. Let's go. Next. Civilian Park Zone. What was the residential zone? 4, 16. 16 and 4. Oh, God. There is a merchant and a place to camp. Ah, a merchant and an inn. Oh, that's a child dying. I don't like the look of that. I don't like to see the child dying. This is crazy. How long is this going to keep going on? I don't know. Normally we would have had orders. Whole chain of command in the city seems like it's broken down. Nobody knows what's happening. That doesn't mean someone somewhere isn't watching our every move. For now, we should see if there's anyone higher ranking around here. Maybe they'll have an idea about what we should be doing. Dohalim, you're higher ranking. Tell everyone to get to a safe place. The safest place they can find. No treasure chests. Treasure chest! Tofu! Oh, that's right. I forgot tofu was an actual ingredient we have. Feeding pen is in bad shape. Who knows how many people have died. What happened to the Zoogles? Don't tell me they've broken out. No, luckily we were able to seal them off. Oh, thank God. Oh, they've escaped into other districts. Okay, there are a lot of Zoogles running loose throughout Lendis. There are a lot more of them than us. What are we going to do? All our best soldiers are stationed down in Dana. This is horrifying. This is low-key very horrifying. That nothing was put in place to help when this inevitably happened. Because like it previously mentioned, this has to have been something that was planned from the beginning in order to make it to where it was possible.
Wow, this place is beautiful.
Yeah, it must be some sort of rest and leisure area for the locals.
You think? Man, these Renans sure know how to live it up, don't they?
Dohalim?
Is something the matter, Dohalim?
Before I went down to Dana, my friends and I, we used to gather at this very spot and play music together.
Oh, Law and
Faria, and Tarnigan.
Law, Alphen, and Rinwell have already run off.
That was a lifetime ago now.
Tarnigan. He was the one that Faria mentioned, right?
He was once my dearest, closest friend. As well as Faria's betrothed.
Okay. No, now I'm confused.
Despite Faria's lower class upbringing, she possesses a tremendous talent for music. Entranced by her playing, I helped her overcome her sense of inferiority and introduced her to Tarnigan and Avakir.
Okay.
It was a time of great joy. 4 people bound only by their love of music, with no care for social standing. Only the next song, the next melody.
What happened?
A friendship based on mutual respect, and a society where everyone is a prisoner to their social class. You really are different, Dohalim.
I suppose it's natural you would see it as strange.
in a bad way.
I would have, once. Now, I think the idea of breaking away from society's constraints and choosing your friends based solely on affection is something beautiful that's worth cherishing. Besides, it was that way of looking at the world that laid the foundations for coexistence in Menancia.
Your praise does me too great an honor. I was merely following the wishes of my own heart. And even then, it only lasted until the crown contest began. After that, Tarnagan and I became fierce competitors for the position of Lord.
Why?
Tarnagan had fallen for Faria. By becoming Lord, he aimed to wrest her from her humble origins and raise her to the highest echelons of society.
Aww.
But fate was not so benevolent.
Again, what happened?
What happened?
Tarnagan was no match for me in combat. On a level playing field, he wouldn't have stood a chance.
But you were friends.
But he was desperate and low on options, and he couldn't stand the thought of defeat.
You mean he resorted to dirty tactics to try to win, right? But then why does Faria think... Wait, don't tell me she doesn't know.
How could I tell her? Combined with the trauma of losing her beloved, and by her friend's hand, no less. She would have been devastated.
So instead you let her go on hating you, so she could use that hate as a crutch for her grief?
That's not the same as running away, though.
It is exactly the same. Unable to face the loss of my friend and the burden of my duty. Instead, I decried my fate and looked away from what I'd done. As for what happened after...
Why?
That you already know.
Why?
But if you hadn't become Lord, Menancia wouldn't be what it is now. The Danans there would still be suffering under Renan oppression like before.
Shion's right. What other lord would have treated me as you did?
Yeah.
Anyone else and I would have been dead long ago.
Yeah.
You've saved so many people, Dohalim. You saved me. It's thanks to you that I'm here today.
Aww.
So, try not to blame yourself. The burden you've placed on your own shoulders is too much for anyone to bear.
Frank as always. But I shall do my best to heed your advice.
Best girl. Best duo. Kisara is best girl.
Do you think he'll be all right?
How much of that did you
I
hear,
think so.
Alvin?
He's got Kisara.
Yes, he does.
It's important to have someone like that.
I didn't realize how difficult it is just to be there for someone.
It is.
Sometimes just knowing someone's on your side can be enough. And he knows, Shion. I promise he does.
I hope you're right.
He knows that basically, if Dohalim has 1 million supporters, Kisara is one of them. If Dohalim only has 1 supporter, it is Kisara. If Dohalim has no supporters, then Kisara is dead. Is basically what it is boiling down to. Huh? Who is watching us?
Alphen.
Who's just watching us?
I never appreciated until recently just how much you were always there to support me.
It goes both
Oh, no, okay.
ways. You've helped me keep going more times than I can count.
Maybe, but I still wanted to say thank you.
So
Are you
much
just going to
love.
keep standing around or what?
Yes!
I'm just getting prepped over here.
Admiring your beauty and admiring how much you guys are in love. Don't you think we should board a starship so we can evacuate? We can't. We need to have the Sovereign's permission to enter a starship for anything other than the crown contest. Where's the Sovereign then? I wonder if this is where they played music, up here on this little pavilion stage. I didn't think you'd actually be able to do that.
I see a medic and supply officer over there. If they know you're with me, they'll likely offer their assistance.
Oh, over there. The rumors are to be believed it's not just Zeugles who are out of control. Apparently a group of armored soldiers have started to rebel. All we know, we may be seeing the start of some kind of uprising. That's absurd. Who could possibly plot such a conspiracy and think they could get away with it? If you rebel against the Sovereign, you're rebelling against the entire Renan civilization. Huh. Oh no, that's tofu.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Goodness, I never expected to be graced by Lord Dohalim and his companions. If there's anything I can do for you, then please by all means. I can rest there. When Aisha Senior has my shop been blessed with Lord Dohalim and his servants. Oh, I don't have anything. Ooh. No dark mains, but I... Oh, shit, that's a big cannon. That's big gun. That's just a barrel. That's just a giant barrel. Okay, so I have enough for that. I have enough for that. Ooh. Okay, running Titan thing. I need dark radiant light for 3. Oh, that might be the special that I need to show to the girl, that one librarian. Oh, that one's so pretty! Ren. Pink pat. I want it. Want it so bad. Oh my god, what can we sell? What can we sell? Name. Price. Yes. Oh, I think I'll sell this one. Stat boost on enemy defeat. Oh no, oh no! You have new armor, don't you? Damn it! Oh. Not for you. Not for you either. I'm in one piece, a cloak, a vest, and a cape. Damn it. I managed the ranch. Thank you. Mystic Crest. Do we have that? No, we still don't have. Okay. I should sell that impact ring. Actually, hold on. Sell that impact ring. It's not that expensive, but... Oh, you have treats! And heavy treats. I cannot even buy a heavy treat. Okay. Yes, we gotta cook something that will give us more drop loot. Drop slightly more items. Oh wait, where is that new fancy parfait? Elemental tack up. Ooh. Lavish parfait filled to the brim with fruit and cream. I like the look of that. I still don't have a boss fish. Okay, give me this. Yeah. We need more items to be dropped.
Guaranteed to.
So that we have more items to sell. This has got to be where we start getting into the Zoogles. We need to start being able to get into the Zoogle. Or
Lenegis soldiers.
Anyone we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
Hello.
Well, so much for them not wanting to fight.
Ho! I am Lord Dohalim of Elden Menancia. I command you.
Threats to the city must be erased.
No. Have they been brainwashed too?
Brainwashed or not, if they want to fight, they got one.
Not on my watch!
Tear you apart! It's almost too strong. Then I'll split it open.
Be my guest.
Come on.
Soaring light spear. I'll burn it all.
Go, Alpin! Come on, Alpin.
Flaming pillar.
Oh god, I'm dropping flames whenever he does that.
Take this.
We'll soon see about that.
Stop! Let me go!
That'll bring you down.
Ooh, Dohalim.
There, and again.
Can't get out of this.
Denied!
It was nice while it lasted.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Get him! Get him, Law! Somebody! Come on, come on, come on. Let's go! Lightning Tiger Blade! Heck yeah! Okay, now why are you attacking us?
Those soldiers seem different from the citizens we've come across so far.
Ready to fight, you
Yeah.
mean?
They weren't big talkers, that's for sure. They just attacked without warning.
You must
They
be
weren't
heading in the
least
right
bit fazed
direction.
by Dohalim's presence either.
Indeed. They seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lenegis hasn't been high on threats. A few frenzied Zoogles during experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their glazed-over eyes reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Haros. The ones in blind devotion to Volron.
We
I've
must be
never
heading
seen
towards the
anything
Forbidden
like that
Zone.
here on Lenegis before.
Maybe someone doesn't want.
Have you not seen anything like that on Lenegis? Or did you just not notice?
Want us here, and the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
What with the Red Woman, the Sovereign, and Volron, we're starting to develop quite the growing list of adversaries. At least we'll know to keep our wits about us.
Don't worry. Oh damn, this is a large labyrinth. Treasure chest? Oh, no. I'll leave that for Nick. Oh shit. That is a huge... That's the Mantis Zoogle. In the Sandinus Ravine. Oh. God, Force Wolves?
Get lost. Hit. One more. Raging storm. Ready to go. Take that. These ones can run rings around us.
I think I'm gonna go back to... I'm gonna go back to Alphen being my lead-in.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Let's go. I pressed on Law? No, I think I pressed on Alphins before anyone else. Come on, Kisara. Let's go. Renwell and Alphen at once. Let's go. Yes. Dark
wonder if
Maid?
we can make new weapons with this.
Yes, we can. Hooray! Hooray! Oh, okay, they're shorts. Okay, I'm like, we're actually seeing her underwear? No, they're shorts. Kill it! I didn't change.
Forgive you.
That's fine, it's easy to change.
You require a hand.
Okay, it doesn't have any weak points. Come on, Alphen, go do your thing. Do your thing. I don't think he has it. Nope. He blocked it. Come on, Pisara.
Armor won't save you.
Come on, do it again, do it again, do it again.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Come on, 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 come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I'll crush you.
It is so easy.
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. Megasonic thrust. I'll smash you. Pierce through. I'm just getting started. Burn. This one's mine. Super swallow.
Come on, come on, come on. Come on, Kisar! Jesus Christ. Go, let's go. We're almost done, we're almost there, we're almost there. Let's go. Let's go.
Am I
Am
on
I
a roll
roll
or
or what?
Well, look who's in a
Bright and shiny mood. Oh, okay. Oh, damn.
You think that's shield?
Got your name on him. Eagle fly.
Let's go. Are you getting the Zuko or the soldier?
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Come on.
I can do.
Yes, your shields. Your shields will be dead. Just like you. Oh, hi, Molly. Hi, Marie.
I'll stop your movement.
And
I'll stop your life. I'm kind of sad that Rinwell hasn't said blah 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 magic in a while. Not from what I've heard anyway.
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Shortcake! Harsh punishments awaits anyone who dares to steal the strawberry sitting atop it. Yeah, it does. Let's go. Force Duster.
Now you'll learn.
I won't show you any mercy.
You got spirit.
Dragon shout. Eat this. Be still. Death block. Healing
Hi, Molly.
To be less free. I'm on it.
No.
Can't get out of bed. Dragon swarm. I'll smash you.
Hi, Molly. Yes, hello. You are headbutting my arm, which kind of makes it hard to play. Okay, get off my keyboard, please. Hello.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
You're definitely way stronger.
Yeah, nothing motivates you like having stakes this high.
Oh, okay.
Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
Is someone making them stand guard over the Forbidden Zone?
Yeah. Duh. You just now realized that? Why else would they be here? Think you'll pass on the handshake? What does that mean?
Shouldn't have messed with me. I'll crush you. Lightning reflex.
I want you guys to know my cat is. God damn it. Hold on. You made me get. You got the sparkles, Molly. Hold on. Let me. Sparkle background. Okay. Sparkle self. Excuse me, Molly. I need my keyboard. Thank you. What is load visual effects preset? There it is. Select preset, sparkle self. Nice. Alt. What about that one? No. I can do that? What? Right. There we go. Okay. Okay. If she accidentally desparkles me again, I can really quickly get back to it.
That's what my shield's for. Get the hump. Good. I'll leave it to you.
There! Blah 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 magic!
Rising Wyvern. I'll crush you. Lightning
Hold on.
reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Hold on. Molly wants in the window. That's currently. Woo! There you go, Mom. There's your window. Stop. Stop. Oh my god. Stop. 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 There we go. Zoom.
You all. First strike. Not today. You're done. Ready. Take this.
Law and shield.
This one's mine.
And then Dohalim as well. Bless you, Molly Mori. Come on, come on, come on. How much more? Not that much more. Boom! Dodge it! Come on. And in we go.
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous
Claw! Almost, come on. Almost done. Death Blossom again. Shion! Last shot! Oh, what? There we go. Super Flashing Fang!
That'll teach us for getting cocky.
What's with that shining foe over there?
Oh, an ore. 2 ores. 3 ores. 4 ores. so many ores. Okay. Unfortunately, you guys know what time it is. It's noon. It's noon. That means I must leave you all. I must leave you all. But I will not leave you, or at least I will not leave Twitch without a gift. Twitch, I shall send you to one... Oh, maybe it's easier this way. I shall send you to one Meow Moonified. Indeed. That is where you guys are going. I know, it's sadness. Such sadness. So much sadness, Hangry. But I will see you all again on Sunday evening. I'll see you all again on Sunday evening for the Spoopy Raid. We're gonna be playing Little Nightmares 2. Little Nightmares 2. Yeah. And so I will see you all then.